Phase 3 is on the way, and if you're planning on raid logging, you're completely missing the point. This is the ultimate patch to prepare for Wrath Endgame, and you need to be getting the most out of all the content. I'll explain the 5 ways to get the most out of Phase 3 so you're set up for endgame success. The first way to get the most out of Phase 3 is by challenge running and speedrunning. Since Trial of the Crusader is so short, most players are going to focus on execution and achievements after the first few weeks, and remember that Blizzard has decided to push players towards doing the more difficult heroic modes. This means you'll be doing the harder bosses with a 50 attempt limit. Would you rather be running into a progression brick wall or speedrunning through the raid? Also, don't forget that the heroic modes will have a feature called the Tribute Chest System. The less wipes you have, the more rewards you'll get, and if you have 0 wipes, you'll get a 272 item level cloak and a mount in the Tribute Chest. Getting through Heroic 25 for the first time without wipes is going to be an unforgettable experience, but my unfortunate prediction is that a lot of guilds will never complete the raid with 0 wipes. I'm not saying to leave your current guild and go for an upgrade, but ultimately most of the big rewards do come from doing flawless runs. That's especially true with the new achievement, A Tribute to Immortality. Just like the next Ramus patch, if you can clear the entire raid deathless, you'll get an exclusive mount. So if you want to get the most out of ToC, you'll definitely want to be playing with players that can actually notice that they're standing in fire. Though speaking of fire, why not make it alt? ToC was actually such a good catch-up raid that it originally made players feel like they wasted their time in Ulduar. And sure, Modern Blizzard buffed Ulduar gear to try to keep the raid more relevant, but we're expecting to get Ulduar nerfs. This means you'll be getting insanely strong loot from Ulduar for free on top of all your ToC loot. Phase 3 is going to throw huge upgrades at everyone like some kind of gear t-shirt cannon. So make that Fury Warrior alt, make that Feral Druid alt, make that Rogue alt. If you want to have fun raiding and get tons of gear, this is the absolute best time in WoW history. And don't forget that this raid is insanely fast without trash. Almost as fast as subscribing, hitting the like button, and trashing the notification bell. Anyways, if each raid takes 45 minutes, you're only looking at 90 minutes of raiding per week. That frees up so much time for alt raids. I'm actually working on my Fury Warrior, I might work on a Fire Mage. I'm really going to make as many characters as possible. Though if you've really got a lot of free time, you could actually just do the Argent tournament and the open world content. I know this is going to come as a shock to many of you, but the Argent tournament is actually underway. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of any of the quests lately other than the jousting, and I've been a bit burned out. But Phase 3 brings the new Hrothgar daily quest and new rewards. One nice thing about Phase 3 is that by doing the Trial of the Champion 5-man dungeon, you'll actually get champion seals for free. So yeah, I'm thinking about getting that Argent pony bridle to access my bank, and I definitely want that Argent tabard to go with my Argent warhorse mount. On top of mounts, if you're an achievement hunter, this is the patch to shore up your achievements like the Champion's title, Lore Master, or even the Insane title, or mount farming. The Time Lost Proto-Drake is still a stunner, and the Zichi Tiger goes away forever going into Cataclysm. What's less insane though would be getting deep into PvP in Phase 3. Hey, don't laugh, PvP is going to be essential to get the most out of Phase 3. We've got the new Isle of Conquest Battleground, which you can think of as a combination of Alterac Valley and Arathi Basin. There are a bunch of new achievements, it'll be a lot of fun, though the rewards are a little bit underwhelming right now and they're due for a buff. Also, the new arena season will be totally unbalanced to the point of being broken. I mean, in a good way though. Arms warriors and paladins especially are going to have a blast, but healing also starts to scale out of control, and I'll be really happy to beat you in arenas on my priest. I mean, have you seen Souls of the Fallen? Literally infinite mana in arenas. It's insane. If you don't want to pump in arenas, you could also start positioning yourself for Shadowmourne. I mean, sure, Shadowmourne isn't in the game yet, but you should get prepared. If you're running your own guild on a paladin, a DK, or a warrior, you're all set. But otherwise, you could prep by lobbying your guild or just farming gold. It seems like half the streamers on Twitch are going to be farming gold for their Shadowmourne, so you might as well join in. I know after I get my Validator, I'm definitely going to work towards a Shadowmourne. Grinding to get these legendary items is really fulfilling for me. If you've never had a legendary item of your own, I definitely recommend going for it. On Mega servers, you can expect the first Shadowmournes to be worth over 500,000 gold, so get farming. Could I interest you in my current favorite gold farming method? Karazhan gold farming is a guaranteed 600 gold per hour, but it can also be up to 1,000 with optimizations. Click that video next to get your Shadowmourne fast.